Education has changed significantly over the course of the last several decades. Whether we like it or not, the traditional model of sitting and having teachers kind of pour in information, knowledge, just doesn't work anymore. We need to be able to not only gain the knowledge, but also show our skills, and then also with that, dispositions need to kind of come along with that. And so it's evolved to a point where we want partnerships that are mutually beneficial. We are surrounded by various different resources, and we need to be able to maximize those resources in order to encapsulate what we need in order to have our graduates be prepared for the future. My name is Joe Garza. I serve as the Superintendent of Schools with the School District of New Berlin. It boils down to going beyond, again, the four walls of the classroom. Yes, not only do we need the teachers and the support staff that are there, we also need the parents and the families. We also need student peers. And then well beyond that at this point, which is absolutely critical, is ensuring that our businesses, our civic organizations, and our educational partners are all working with us in order to make this experience for our students valid and reliable as they go out and encounter the real world when they graduate and move on beyond the School District of New Berlin.
Many times students enter a career or enter post-secondary learning looking toward a career that they may not know enough about. And the number of students who change a college major or who change a career path from where they thought they were going to start at the end of their high school career is far more than the number who stay on that path currently. So one of our responsibilities needs to be to expose those students to as many different opportunities as we can outside of school so that they truly gain the experience of what that career might look like for them, what those opportunities look like. Is the work what they thought it would be? For the employer, there's a mutual benefit. They have the opportunity to see students before they move on to get additional learning beyond high school. And when they make that connection with a student, there's an opportunity for them to be able to support that learning and to help guide that learning beyond the secondary school setting. So the learning that student does can be aligned specifically within that career area that they've been exposed to and have identified that they want to participate.
I think we all have a certain understanding of what a manufacturing job is, that it could be rote or anything like that, and it's not. It does require critical thinking skills, collaboration. Well, I had the opportunity to go on a Schools to Skills tour of Waukesha County, and we toured 3 different facilities, Century, Allison, and GE. Teachers would benefit a great deal from going on the Schools to Skills tour, in that it would increase their understanding of what the job needs are in manufacturing. They're tremendously different than what they have been in the past in terms of the technical writing skills that students need to develop, the math that students need to know for several of these jobs.
We had a student 2 years ago who is now studying actuarial science, mostly because of that exposure to that career. It was a student with a very strong math and science background who was on an engineering or medical track, and they made that shift once they found out what the work truly was, and it fit them, and it didn't only fit their skill set, but it fit their demeanor, it fit their personality, and that's where the match comes.
I feel like the classroom, in school they have a set agenda, a set purpose to teach the students what they need in order to graduate, in order to succeed, but in life there's a lot more than just grades, and I feel like civic organizations teach students that it's not just about yourself, that there's a whole world out there.
I met Taylor a few years ago. She had been volunteering while I was out for a family emergency, and when I came back they said, you need to hire her. And so I had an interview with her and decided that she was a perfect candidate for what we do, and hired her on when she was about 14 and a half years old. I'm Brande Lopez, and I am owner of Kids in Motion in New Berlin.
This job has prepared me for the future because I'm learning so many communication skills, life skills, leadership skills, all these things that I know I'm going to use in the future. It might not be specifically how I'm using it here, but I'm learning the general ideas that I can carry with me in my years to come.
It will help us as a future society, having kids that are learning what they need to learn early on. And as a business owner, it will help you provided it's done in the right way, it will help you with the tasks you need to get done on a day-to-day basis.
When you have the opportunity to meet Vicki, you will see personality shine through, and that's one of her best qualities. And when you think about her working in a business where she has a connection to the public, where she has the opportunity to interact and speak to people in a public setting, that's where she shines, and that's where her skills and abilities lie.
She's great. She brings a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and she comes in, she's always smiling, happy, and we're always joking around. She loves it. We love having her here. Right, Vicki?
My name's Louie, Louie. I'm the owner of Texas Roadhouse here in New Berlin. But one of the biggest things that Vicki brings to us here as a team is, she always comes to work, happy, ready to go. She's very enthusiastic, and I think that it rubs off to the rest of the staff too. They enjoy working with her. They like to see that enthusiasm.
How's it going?
Actually, Texas Roadhouse is my dream job. I always wanted to be here.
It's going to be critical to bridge partnerships that are mutually beneficial between the school district and that of local business and the community. Our students and our staff consistently receive accolades at the local, the state, and the national level. Well beyond that, our students are well prepared to bridge these partnerships that we are more than ready and willing to encapsulate, and we're ready to do those now. We expect excellence of ourselves, we expect excellence of our staff, and we expect excellence of our students. We then in return are expecting excellence of our community and to garner those relationships and move them forward.